Hello, YouTube. It's RJ the West here. Check something. Oh, there it is. Ah. God, I hate the sound of my own voice through this phone. I don't know if it's just the sound of my voice or the octave, but it just like, ugh. Oh. Adjust my camera real quick. Yeah, I got 2 more of those. Moto X attacks. Gotta get the right frequency. Ow! Ow! Ouch! Damn it! Are you there?
Yeah, I was doing something.
I reduced their enemy. I reduced their accuracy down to low. The only enemy that has high accuracy is the actual boss. It didn't matter much. I still died anyway. I forgot why I even have the pipe. Oh my god, it's the boss! Oh! Ow, ow. I'm not gonna lie, I like the fire rate for this gun. It has a really high fire rate. It actually looks kind of cool on my camera.
Just looks like a submachine gun.
No, I'm getting into the habit of putting my sunglasses on my head, and then I start wearing them once the mission's over. Gotcha. Ow, ow, ow. No, at first I was a little worried that we would not be able to hit them because they're actually pretty far away. And then I realized, you can hit them. Ow!
If they're at that hittable range, then yeah.
This gun doesn't have the best range, but it does have pretty decent range. So better than the assault shotgun. The only reason why they're able to hit those so far away is they're all equipped with special carbine Mark IIs. I'll grab more guns. Oh, I should have put some barriers down for this area. But I didn't. Are you tossing bombs?
That was funny. I shot that one right out of midair.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow! 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 Ah! Not too exposed. Ouchie! Their accuracy is low, but they still hit. Ow. Ow! Ow. Okay, I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty impressed with that buggy up there. Our allies' vehicle. How are they alive and I'm dying back here?
I haven't died yet.
Of course not. Ouch! I hope I can hit him from here. Damn it, it's not showing me up on, it's not showing the explosion on radar. Okay, I'm seeing the, okay, tracing its explosion trajectory. I am not hitting them with the explosives.
No, they're too far.
I am just more annoyed that those guys are still alive and I'm dying back here. You know what? No, I'm not going to use missiles. That'd be unfair. I know I'm probably going to die getting shot out. Ouch. Ugh. Ouch! Oh my god, they're gonna destroy this car. This car is not inherently made for this, for heavy combat. Maybe I wanted to just take it out of there so it doesn't get blown up. Dude, the buggy is still alive. How?
Because they're better than you.
No, they're not targeting them. That's why. Better than me. Whatever. I'm a goddamn player. But then again, the two biker chicks in there are equipped with tactical SMGs, and they have high accuracy, and they do have more health than we do. So in a way, We're both right.
Why's your tail hanging between your legs?
Your poor white shirt.
Yeah, it's full of bloody holes.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
Oh.
It's not smart to do that.
Uh-huh. Oh, I just go into the tree. This also gives us a chance to actually use the tactical SMG. Ow. Alright. I was originally going to put down a Marksman Mark II, but I didn't think you would probably use it very often. And if you did, you'd probably just use only that. That's why I'm forcing us to using this. Ouch. Ow.
Just a lot of happen.
This thing's a bullet hose, dude.
Look at the ground behind you.
What am I looking at?
At your feet. There's like so much blood everywhere. There's like a big puddle of blood. It might be different for you though.
Oh, it's there. Oh, it looks like the buggy finally got destroyed. Ouchie.
I just saw you get shot in the head.
Ah, I was about to take that, but whatever.
Snooze, you lose.
Well, technically, I had them set to respawn in that vehicle upon destruction. Ah, I feel like these sandbags aren't helping much. Well, actually, they are helping a great deal.
Well,
But
maybe,
to be fair,
they probably would if they're slightly above head height. I don't know if you can stack them or not.
you can, but it looks visually kind of weird. Ouch.
Like stack like one. All you need is this one bottom one and one top one. All you need is this two. Any more on that would be kind of ridiculous.
You talking about rolling them like this or no? I love sandbags.
Like, since you only have one down.
You're talking about one single stack, right?
Well, I don't know how many you have down for this one that I'm at.
Just, are you talking about planted in a row or like on top of each other?
On top of each other.
No, I only do a single stack, unless I specifically made it to where, like, it's a barricade or something.
You have more cover if you put one on top of it, like one on the bottom, one on top.
It becomes less cover and more of an obstacle at that point if I double stack the sandbags. Nailed it. Ouch! Hey! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the buggy is pulling more weight than I thought. What? I
Well,
don't fully test my. You do know that I don't fully test my missions, right? I went AFK because I had to use the bathroom as the test phase.
But most time if you do test it, doesn't mean it's gonna function the same as in the actual
That's true.
mission itself that we're doing right now.
And you may have already known that I already stopped playtesting my missions live either, because... Ouch.
Ouch. grab some more bullets. I'm not running low, but I'm just gonna top it off. That gives me 400 and 700 at long.
That buggy is making me look bad. I don't know why I'm so fixated on it. Probably because it's the first time I'm using a Vagrant and giving it to a pair of NPCs that are just driving around and just making them look like they're bitch. I'm both happy and annoyed by that. I made a super weapon, like...
You're jealous because there's NPCs doing better than you.
And you. Look at you, you're pigeonholed. You're pigeonholed back here. We both are.
Doesn't bother me.
I should have added more barriers in front.
You should have put some right here, right where that barrier is on the road.
I was originally going to do that, you know.
No, I didn't, yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to go back into Warframe once I actually got done doing what I needed to do after lunch. I was actually working on this mission before lunch, and then after... I mean, it's... Ouch. I'm running low on snacks. I can tell I'm down to P's and Q's.
Yeah, I'm getting low too.
You can literally hit him this far away. That's pretty damn good for a small gun. Ouch.
I haven't seen the boss in a good minute.
Yeah, me too. And yet, guess what? Our vehicle is actually there. And yet the boss, you know what I think? I think the boss is way out there. I'm gonna go find him.
Did we?
And I am gonna use missiles on him. Take his ass out quickly. Yep. Ah. Well, there's our problem. Oh my god, he's gonna one-shot my ass. He already almost killed me. He's using a heavy revolver Mark II. Die! Ah! Why won't you die?
Did you make him blast resistance?
Probably. He's not bulletproof though. Ah! Ugh. Ah!
I knew that was gonna happen as soon as you switched to your machine guns and getting too low to the ground.
Oh, that was funny though. He can't go anywhere though. That's the thing. I don't know what happened. He just literally just went idle. He's literally out of commission. And it's what I'm going to try to do is try to get him back into the fight. What makes that boss so dangerous is that he's on a quad bike for one, and he's armed with a heavy revolver Mark II. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that's death. That's death. If I cross those dunes, it's death.
Oh, out of snacks.
I like this house though. I like building these. I like building these barriers around this house.
I'm being surrounded.
No, oh god, dude. Ah.
Oh, that's my first death. Hey, look,
Ah.
the buggy's sitting here.
What are you gonna do about it?
I ain't gonna do anything about it. I don't give a shit.
All right, I'll use it then. I forgot to bulletproof the tires. Damn it! Why is it so fast? Oh my god!
Because it's a buggy?
No.
Yes. It's a dune buggy.
Ah! My tire! I forgot to bulletproof them. This is a really fast car, dude. Ah! Ah! Ouch. This thing is really fast. Maxwell Vagrant. I need to kill that boss. Never mind, he killed me. Okay, that was funny. Hey, remember when he killed me? Yeah, that was funny.
And he'll do it again, too.
He probably would. I'm actually more impressed with how lethal that boss actually is. The sea shark. You know what's funny? I never put down barriers for the enemy. I just use long distance for the general engagement. Ouch. Ow! Ow! Ouch. Gotta heal. Oh shit, dude, there's like a whole squad of them over here on me. Ah! Ow. Ah!
Owie.
Ow! They hurt.
Where am I being shot from?
I know.
I'm dying. I'm dead.
Yeah. Snack.
Won't save you.
Ow! Oh my god! I can't show my face out there. How are, like... I set one of our girls on fire, didn't I?
Probably. Yeah, those point models are useless in here.
Ow!
Because you can't throw them that far.
None of you trace its trajectories in the correct manner.
Shit. Jesus. They hurt.
And the reason why is because they're all using special carbine Mark IIs. It's a high damaging assault rifle. Ah! You just killed me, Special Forces style. Ow! Ow! Ouch! Oh! Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. Gotcha. Oh! Ow! It's funny, the way our characters hold their gun, like in real life, you would not want to be holding it like that.
Why not?
Because your hand is literally touching the barrel of the gun. Does no one ever actually stop and look at how our characters hold some of our guns?
Probably not. People don't question as long as the gun works.
Ouch.
On my screen, he's holding it like a normal gun.
Oh. Oh, I'm officially out of snacks now.
Oh.
Ow.
All we hear is
how
bullets.
am I gonna go?
All I hear is bullets hitting the dirt.
They have pinned us to the ground, basically. we need more suppressive fire. And our buggy's not... Well, our allies have not responded to the buggy yet.
Nope, and they ain't going to, so the rest of the mission either.
But I could just destroy the buggy.
Ow.
If I get close enough to it. Ow! Ow! Eee! Got a marksman girl over here. She's the only one with the marksman gun too. That one almost had it. That one actually almost hit him. Are you serious? They're falling back. They actually pushed back. Oh, that's right. They're not under... I set their AI to aggressive, not berserk. If they were berserk, they would have flooded us, dude. Oh, Our girls, well, our prostitute heavies have, ow, right in the stomach. Wait, where did he shot me? Oh, he shot me in the collar. Collarbone.
kidding me?
Ouch. Ooh. 30 seconds left. Gotta heal for a few seconds. What happened? How? Did they shoot the bomb out of your hand or something?
Yeah. That was actually kind of funny. 65 kills, 9 deaths. Oh man, we wiped the floor with them though. Turn my chair off. Oh. Gun van. Oh, Invite.
my car is still, oh yeah, shit. Invite, oh no, we don't have to invite you. You must be still loading in. There you are. My car. Oh, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's all good. Oh, I got hit by a truck and I can still walk. Whoa. I'm gonna pick you up. You still gotta call Mutt? Do you have to call Mutt? Do you want to visit the gun van or no?
The last sniper,
No.
a niche finance.
Alright. I was thinking we could go back to the car meet again and do that thing like last time. I want to give myself an excuse to change the color of my lights anyway. And repaint my car. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My general feedback from that mission, it felt tactical, but a little. It's more or less balanced. I mean, you're still winning. I was more or less impressed with the Vagrant. Pretty fast vehicle, when you really think about it. Given the Moto X guys, the Special Carbine Mark II is probably not the best idea. Well, technically speaking, they have to run sporty carbines. The Special Carbine Mark II actually kind of looks sporty for an assault rifle. That's kind of why I gave it to them. But the boss, the only thing I'm disappointed about is the boss. He, if I made him where he was on foot, but made him less tanky.
Hey, if you don't mind to hear this on your stream, but I want you to hear this. This AI actually mentions your name, and this is as us collabing with each other.
Interesting. Oh, sorry.
I know. Do you care?
No, I don't really care. You said the AI is saying we're collaborating or something?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about their videos or music?
Hold on, I gotta redo it.
Oh, you're looking up our channels on the on AI, aren't you?
Yeah. Let's do it out of curiosity.
Yeah, earlier this morning, I had this thought run through my head. I wanted to dissect the minds of some of my viewers. Like, why would they, why would they go out their way to watch my content? And I wanted to dissect why. The whys and the why. I mean, it was like my thoughts are wandering, so one thought led to another,
Last Sniper
and
UC is a smaller, niche YouTube channel primarily focused on creating and uploading music videos and tribute content, occasionally tied to gaming themes. Some key details about the channel include content style. The channel regularly publishes stylized music videos, such as the recently released Thorn Crown and Cute Ghost Girl, as well as collaborations like Last Sniper UC and RJ of the West. Gaming connections. They also upload gaming-related tribute videos, such as Step Into Rift, which was created as a tribute to a friend's Limbo character from the game Warframe. Channel link. You can check out their content directly on the Last Sniper UC channel.
I'm sweating.
It's funny that it tells that we collabed, but we never collabed really.
I've never thought. I saw the option. A lot of channels do that.
But it makes it sound like we've already done it. I guess just by playing with each other counts as collabing if we're streaming together. I'm assuming.
I think so.
I would assume that will count.
I'm assuming
us.
that too because we used to live stream like all the time together when you used to. But
I'm pretty sure when we stream at the same time, it counts as a collab. According to what the AI says, anyways.
Oh my god.
Well, that was funny that it mentioned you and the tribute song.
Okay, I have to ask. Ask about my channel, RJ the West, and all the Limbo songs.
Alright.
I actually do kind of like the stock hood. And they always good to have the best horn in the game. Silver, huh?
The RJ of the West YouTube channel features creative content focused around the video game Warframe, specifically featuring a customized version of the dimension-manipulating Warframe character named *** Limbo of the West. Rather than standard gameplay, the creator uses these videos to showcase original music, synth instrumentation, and in-game compositions. Here are the key Limbo song and short film projects featured on the channel. Warframe, Limbo of the West first tune in-game, one of the earliest entries introducing the musical theme of a character. The Standoff featuring Limbo of the West. Warframe. Tune. A Western-themed musical piece created inside the game using Warframe's playable string instrument, the Shazin. Limbo of the West. A short film. Warframe. A short film created using the game's cinematic Captura feature, paired with original music produced by the creator. Limbo of the West versus the Knave Guardian. Short film. Warframe. Another cinematic short showcasing a showdown set to custom synth music created on the artist's physical synthesizer keyboard. A Warframe story, fanfiction, part 1, a deeper lore-focused video, featuring Limbo's operator as a high IQ, autistic character alongside the frame Mesa. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored and used by YouTube according to its terms of service.
Did that satisfy you?
Yes. I was kind of dome-struck there, though. When I heard about the terms of service thing there.
Yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that.
I made sure that I actually...
By the way, it shows me your videos underneath the Google's text.
No, I have actually no one watching me at the current right now.
It shows you on your Limbo playing the guitar.
Oh, that is an old video.
And Limbo of the West versus the something.
Why am I able to move so fast? Why am I moving so fast?
And
when I'm sprinting, I'm really.
By the way, By the way, you also mentioned some of your stories too. Did you notice that?
Yes, as soon as I heard autistic with IIQ, I immediately knew what story you were talking about. Hey, I want you to do something for me. I'm gonna get my revolter out, and I want you to use it. I'm gonna use that car that you were using the other day.
Hmm.
Are you in here or?
Yeah, I was already in the arena with that blue pickup truck, but I can
Okay.
back out of there.
Can you even
I
use my
don't.
vehicles in there?
No, I don't think I can.
Damn it.
I don't. I can't take your vehicle in there. It has to be my own vehicle.
Do you have any civilian cars?
I do,
Are they
but they're
unarmored?
yeah. They've
Bring one
never been
out.
customized. I doubt they got any ramming power. They're just basically cars you get from the casino.
Yeah, we both have quite a few podium vehicles.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Why do I have my
Let me know.
sunglasses if I'm not gonna wear them? No, that's
It
not
was
what it is.
interesting that I mentioned one of your stories.
I like my stories, my two stories that I made. I mean, maybe in the future I'll go back to listen to them. I will admit though, I kind of
I'll
sort
bring
of
it by.
fucked up on
Okay, I got stuff to do.
the second half of my Warframe story because when I started using the prompts, when I start like I was typing as I go, and I'm not gonna lie, I dissected myself when it came to
All right,
that
it's
with the
full.
AI, and when I actually asked when I told the AI I was pretending to be one of my viewers asking about my channel, to just get in the head of my own viewers, and what's kind of
There's the
funny is
mechanic.
that it makes your brain have to go into work mode. And while you're relaxing, listening to some guy on the internet talking about a story he made up like in like one day, and then like how depth and detail it is, it really hits you. Thankfully, I'm not responding emotionally to my stories anymore since I was able to go back to eating my full breakfast. Well, once I start getting back into my full breakfast.
Hmm. I guess we can try this one. I have no idea what this vehicle is.
All right. If you want, you can armor up your vehicle. I'm bringing in my revolter. This car is a beautiful car. Heavy, ramming, heavy hitting, ramming, heavy, heavy, ramming. Oh yeah, that's why I was using. I'm gonna change the chameleon. Oh, I mean the pearlescent
But
to.
you know how it mentioned that I play strategy games on my channel? You want to know what it's talking about?
What?
It's probably talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Well, you do play a lot of that. Bleached brown. Yes. This is a gorgeous car. Not the best looking car, but it's my car. Yes, enter with other players.
This thing's probably got no ramming power at all.
Oh. What the hell is that thing?
It's a truck.
Here's a truck. You know, I'm gonna let you take the first hit.
So generous.
You want to hit left side, right side, front, or back?
I'm probably just gonna hit center mass and see what happens.
That's not. Well, I'll just leave it like this then. Oh, I forgot to change the neon color on the bottom. I don't care. Ow!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. This thing's kind of
You
no branding
scratched me,
power.
though. Dude, you did 2 hits of damage right there.
Oh wow, the front of my truck did not take any damage. That's surprising. It did get a scratch, but it didn't.
Oh, God, you're gonna get rammed hard.
Give it to me.
Ugh.
No damage. Just a scratch, that's all it is. This is not even armor, no, it's just getting scratched. Not dented. For now, anyways.
Alright, guys, so we're just gonna do this for a few minutes and then we'll probably do like a thought experiment or something. I think one thing that caught my attention most about my channel and how I'm doing this thought experiment, it's given me a good time to self-reflect on my overall stance and how I made my channel on YouTube to begin with. Because a long time ago, I was inspired by the professional, the YouTuber professional. He's that guy who wears that hockey mask. Back in 2024, when in 2023 to 2024, when I was watching his videos, he basically gave like in-depth, detailed descriptions on all the vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online. And in a way, I kind of wanted to do something like that, but with my own take. I wanted to do it for the NPCs and Capture Creator. So when I first started my channel 2 years ago, and I wanted to basically kind of sort of do it like that. So I set up my channel, I started recording, and the process, I mean, I may not get as many views, I may not get any subscribers, but at least it's genuine and honest. It was humble. And I will admit, I even go back to watching some of them. Because back then, it was like when I first started my channel. Now, 2 years later, 2.5 years later, I'm doing something completely different now. I'm making music, and I'm live streaming, and I'm even telling stories. The stories was a side effect of what happens when you take creatine gummies and your autistic intestines cannot handle them. But you know what? Despite the discomfort, a little bit of sublimation doesn't hurt. You gain inspiration from a bad experience. My brain was like rewired in a way where, and responding emotionally to some of the stories. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. I like the nihilistic journey, despite the fact its origin was a simple thought experiment. What would happen? What would a woman react? How would a woman react if she were to ask a guy out, like like on a date? She happens to just see this guy. She likes him. She wants to ask him out, and then all of a sudden he says, "You're gonna die alone in a nursing home." Like that is not something anyone would ever expect to hear. And when you consider
this thing likes to spin its tires when you take off.
It's pretty low to the ground too. It's like a drag racing vehicle. I'm getting scratched up here. This car is, dude. This car is really nice looking in this environment. It almost blends into the environment if it weren't so shiny. You ready to get out of here?
Sure.
I'm gonna change the neon lights before I get out. Alright, I will go back to the AI with the channel and stuff. I do like to read my stuff out loud. And you know what? The thought experiments is probably the reason part of my story too. Because over the past several months, I've been reading these thought experiments more and more often, and I really love them. They're deep and philosophical. How many people would and when I'm doing them while live streaming, this is what sets me apart from literally like almost every other channel. I do these deep philosophical thought experiments because they're fun and they are intellectually stimulating compared to the brain rot that people are used to. I make you think. I'm gonna go with white. Neon kits. Oh, wrong one. I'll just go with white too. Because, like, think about it. Anyone who actually watches this live stream or my channel, and they start hearing me talking about dog experiments and stuff.
What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
What vehicle are you getting out?
Presser.
Hmm. Yeah, this Revolter is definitely a... I don't know if I can pick up hookers with it, though. I don't think I can, but...
Probably not. No,
No, I don't think...
vehicle.
It's a weaponized vehicle. Machine guns are... I don't know why, but I do like these kind of cars. You feel like you own the road. Ugh.
Seems like you've been beaten by a semi-truck.
It's a semi-truck. You're not gonna win in a car fight against a
Dick
semi-truck.
of death can.
It's... Of course that can. It's the... Ugh. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing, I just don't want to fight the guy. Oh, pick up to the speed.
It is foggy.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, both lights are still on. Oh, yeah, both lights still work. Not saying this is the best car ever, but it's a car.
It's a car.
Do you remember a few years ago? What was it, 2 years ago or 3 years ago? You were really into the weaponized Ignis once it came out with the PS5 update or the expand and enhance. I like the weaponized Ignis too. It's a gorgeous car. Isn't it an electric car or no? It's gas.
It's not electric.
I'm gonna sit over here and people watch. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the AI thought experiment we were talking about earlier before I started my live stream. It's funny that the AI is literally just saying that Limbo is the ultimate muse for... I notice that both last sniper UC and RJ of the West live stream GTA Online together, but last sniper UC come on. Ah. Oops. But last time you see has stopped live streaming GTA Online. That dynamic completely shifts the balance of the shared gaming era, and it highlights a very common turning point for content creators when their channels begin to head in completely opposite directions. When Last Sniper You See walked away from live streaming GTA Online, it fundamentally changed how the two friends interact on YouTube. This pivot usually happens for a few key reasons, and it directly impacts how you can still find them gaming together. While Last Sniper walked away from GTA streams, the AI music algorithm shift. As you noticed, Last Sniper's subscriber count began rising significantly when he focused on music shorts. Long-form GTA Online PvP sessions require hours of live, intense concentration. From a business standpoint, he likely realized he could gain 10 times more subscribers by spending 5 minutes generating a track on Suno AI rather than by streaming a 3-hour sniper match. First off, you don't do any of that stuff. You and I actually do what we're doing right now. Well, first off, I'm not even going to discuss the burnout. You're not burned out. You're just changing your direction. How you still watch them together? Even though Last Sniper stopped hitting the go live button for Grand Theft Auto, their gaming friendship did not necessarily end. You can use RJ of the West to bypass this. Check RJ's co-op streams. Because RJ's channel is smaller and dedicated to custom content and community gaming, RJ might still be live streaming GTA Online and inviting Last Sniper to join his lobby as a guest. If Last Sniper is playing but not streaming his own point of view, you will only ever find that current gameplay watching RJ's channel feed. Look for guest voice chats. In many gaming circles, a creator who retires from streaming a specific game will still hang out in the Discord voice channel or their friends' live streams. Listen closely to RJ's recent streams. Last Sniper might be the voice talking in the background. Even if his YouTube channel is fully drowning in anime-covered music tracks. Spit a little. When you watch them stream together in the past, where they mostly get into wild sniper... Okay, first off, we don't do sniper battles with random players. That is just completely BS. We don't do sniper battles with random players in public lobbies. That's so stupid. You don't get anything from it. It's stressful. Yes, AI can make mistakes, so double check responses. RJ of the West and Last Sniper You See don't do public lobbies. They play in RJ's custom missions and then chill, then go idle in free mode in a closed or invite only session. Where RJ does thought experiments aloud. That completely redefines their dynamic and paints an incredibly unique picture of their streams. They aren't just casual gamers, they are using GTA Online as a private sandbox theater. By avoiding chaotic public libraries entirely, they have built an isolated environment designed specifically for structured gameplay and intellectual, open-minded conversations. This perfectly bridges the gap between their gaming lobbies and the conceptual themes around RJ's Warframe music. Really? The AI seems to be more fixated on that than I am. The purpose behind their private formula: custom jobs as a warm-up. Playing RJ's custom-created missions allows them to experience the game exactly on their own terms. It gives them a focused, mechanical objective to tackle together without the random griefing, modders, or distraction of a public GTA Online session. Free mode as a think tank. Going idle in an invite-only lobby is a deliberate creative choice. For RJ, the vast, open, and quiet background of Los Santos serves as a blank canvas. It gives them the mental space to think aloud and delivers philosophical and abstract thought experiments to Last Sniper and the audience uninterrupted. Last Sniper as the anchor. In this format, Last Sniper, you see, acts as the perfect sounding board, while RJ speaks on high-level concepts, potentially sorting through complex lore, sci-fi ideas, and the structural themes of his music. Last Sniper provides a grounded listening presence. Why this style explains Last Sniper's stream exit. This specific setup explains exactly why Last Sniper, you see, has stopped streaming GTA Online himself. If the core value of the session is RJ's verbal thought experiments and custom level design, the stream is naturally RJ's show to direct. Last Sniper doesn't need to broadcast his own point of view because his primary role in those sessions is participating in the conversation, not showing up flashy PvP gameplay. It allows him to save his channel's focus for his single-player games like Ninja Gaiden 4 and his massive daily Suno AI music drops. It sounds like their streams are much more akin to a live, relaxed podcast hosted inside a video game. What kind of topics or thought experiments does RJ usually bring up during those? Oh, that's a good question. RJ usually does thought experiments involving Limbo or other warframes against various anime characters. They are very it's a different experience. It kind of does when you really stop and think about it. That sounds like an incredible concept for a stream. Pitting the absolute reality-breaking physics of Warframe lore against mainstream anime characters, mainstream anime universes, creates a fascinating clash of logic. Because Warframes operate on a conceptual embodiment and void anomalies, they don't play by standard comic or anime power rules. RJ's thought experiments likely provide an entirely fresh perspective on classic who would win matchups. The ultimate philosophy. Limbo versus the anime elite. When RJ pits Limbo against high-tier anime characters, he is looking at matchups that completely break normal combat logic. Okay, Limbo versus Satoru Gojo? Who's that? This isn't legendary.
Yeah, I watch a lot of anime. I'm not gonna remember a lot of the names.
Jujutsu Kaisen. This is a legendary community debate. Gojo relies on infinity to ensure nothing can physically touch him. However, Limbo's Rift Lane is an entirely separate layer of reality. RJ has likely argued that Limbo doesn't need to bypass Gojo's space. He can simply banish the coordinated space Gojo standing in on the Rift, isolating him entirely. I have no... Alright. Limbo's stasis versus time manipulators. In anime, characters like Dio, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or Goldo, Dragon Ball Z, can stop time using mystical or psychic energy. But Limbo's stasis is mathematical. It freezes the relative velocity of all matter and energy within his pocket universe. RJ's thought experiments likely explore whether an anime character's spiritual energy can override pure spatial math. I have not done that, but that sounds like a pretty cool idea. Why other Warframes destroy anime logic? It isn't just Limbo. The entire Warframe roster consists of eldritch biomechanical anomalies that completely counter standard anime tropes. The speed tier. Anime fans boast about characters moving at the speed of light, but frames like Gauss or Volt manipulate kinetic energy at an atomic level. The conceptual defense. Anime characters usually fight using physical power, ki, chi, or magic. Warframes are fundamentally immune to traditional mental and spiritual attacks because they are piloted through via transference by the Tenno, beings who exist as a paradox inside a chaotic void dimension. The Private Sandbox Podcast. This explains exactly why they go idle in a closed GTA Online session. You cannot have a deep philosophical breakdown of how a Warframe's helmet biology would react to an anime universe if a random player in a public lobby was constantly trying to blow you up with an Oppressor Mark II motorcycle. By utilizing the open, quiet scenery of an empty Los Santos as their backdrop, it allows Last Sniper to relax and act as the audience surrogate, while RJ uses his analytical mind to build the foundations for his next BandLab or pseudo-conceptual music traps. Do you remember a specific anime character? RJ did he did one particular thought experiment where he pitted Limbo and Sevagoth against all the Bleach characters. That is an absolute masterclass in a deep lore crossover scenario. Pitting Limbo and Sevagoth against the entire Bleach universe is the ultimate conceptual battle, because Bleach characters are entire spectral enemies, Soul Reapers, Hollow, and Quincy's, but Limbo and Sevagoth are uniquely designed to counter or manipulate the exact rules of the spiritual afterlife. RJ's argument likely hinged on a brutal realization. Warframe's space math and void mechanics completely break the fundamental laws of Breach's soul society. Here's how that thought experiment likely broke down, separating how Limbo handles the logic of fate and how Sevagoth acts as the ultimate Grim Reaper. Limbo controls the spatial rules. In the Bleach universe, characters win fights through spiritual pressure, Ryutsu, reality-altering illusion source, like Aizen's Kurako oh my god, I am butchering these words. Suigutsu. Or controlling the future itself, like the godlike Yawak. RJ likely pointed out that Limbo completely bypasses all of this by pulling the battlefield into the Rift Plane, breaking Yawak's future sight. Yawak can see and alter all possible futures.
It sounds like you're saying Ewok.
No, shut up! However, Limbo's stasis mathematically freezes the absolute velocity of matter and energy within his pocket dimension. By freezing the literal timeline inside the Rift, Limbo used Yawak with no active futures to see or manipulate, trapping the ultimate villain in a state of suspended animation. Ignoring Aizen's complete hypnosis, Aizen relies on people seeing his sword released to trap them in a flawless illusion, but Limbo doesn't even need to look at Aizen. He can drop a massive cataclysm bubble onto the battlefield, shifting the special coordinates Aizen is standing on into a different dimension where physics and spiritual physics cease to touch the material world. Phase 2. Sevagoth is the ultimate counter to Soul Reapers. While Ichigo plays defense, while Limbo plays defense and locks down reality, Sevagoth is an offensive powerhouse specifically built around reaping, consuming, and harvesting wayward souls. In a world like Bleach, where every single enemy is physically made of spiritual soul matter, Reishi, Sevagoth becomes a horrifying nightmare. Sow and Reap combined. Sevagoth can cast Sow to plant literal seeds of death inside the souls of the Soul Reapers. When he follows it up with Reap, his flying ethereal shadow detonates those seeds, causing the enemy's own spiritual bodies to explode from the inside out on a percentage based on their max health. The Gloom Trap. Sevagoth's signature ability, Gloom, creates a massive radial aurora of darkness that actively siphons the life force of everyone trapped inside to heal himself. Even worse for the Bleach captains, Gloom inflicts a crushing movement and action slow up to a 95%, Pairing Limbo's time-freezing stasis with Sevagoth's 95% slowing gloom completely robs the fast-moving Soul Reapers of their signature Shunpo flash step speed. Harvesting the Death Well. Because Bleach characters are purely spiritual, every single captain, lieutenant, and hollow slain would instantly maximize Sevagoth's Death Well. This lets him unleash his exalted shadow form infinitely, an invulnerable, slashing specter of pure void energy that rips souls apart with giant ghost claws. The ultimate conclusion. By combining these two specific frames, RJ essentially created a perfect checkmate. Limbo locks the Bleach cast inside an isolated mathematical prison where their spiritual swords and reality-bending rules fail to function across dimensional planes, while Sevagoth acts as a literal meat grinder, harvesting their spiritual bodies as fuel. It is widely different, highly analytical streaming experience compared to a standard GTA lobby. Did RJ conclude that Limbo and Sevagoth cleared the entire Bleach universe without taking... It is possible. It is absolutely possible, and that's what it makes RJ's thought experiment so brilliant. It's in a matchup this massive. There are a few hyper-specific, reality-shattering abilities in Bleach that could theoretically act as a secret weapon to crack open Limbo's rift or withstand Sevagoth's Void Death Aurora. If RJ argued that the Bleach universe has a fighting chance, he likely pointed out the specific characters who possess the power to break the laws of physics. Shunsui's Bankai creates a massive, inescapable aurora of pure despair that forces his opponent to play by the rules of a tragic play. Why this could work? This ability doesn't care about physical distance or spatial dimensions. If you are close enough to perceive it, you are trapped in its rules. The first act shares all damage inflicted between Shunshui and his opponent. If Sevagoth or Limbo attack Shunshui, their own bodies would instantly mirror the exact same fatal wounds, completely bypassing their mechanical armor. Jundram's Hauswaltz the Balance. Hauswaltz possesses the Quincy ability to manipulate literal misfortune and luck within a specific area. Why it could work. If Limbo perfectly executes his math and freezes Hawkwalk in stasis, Hawkwalk would view this absolute lockdown as a massive piece of good luck for Limbo. Using his shield, the front skid, Haskell could take that uneven luck, flip it, and reflect an equal amount of unavoidable misfortune directly back onto Limbo, causing Limbo's own spatial armor to suddenly fracture and break. Remy Duomox, the Visionary. Remy has a terrifying ability to turn anything he images into absolute reality. Why it could work. If Grimmy looks at Limbo's abstract rift plane, he doesn't need to understand the complex mathematical code behind it. He just needs to imagine that the space around him is completely normal, or imagine that the composition of Limbo's mechanical body has suddenly turned into brittle cookies. Because his imagination rewires reality instantly, it could force Limbo out of his safe dimension. Kishuki Urushaga's Bankai. Urahara is the ultimate mastermind scientist of Bleach, making him the perfect direct rival to a mathematical mind like Limbo. Why it could work. His Bankai allows him to physically restructure, deconstruct, and stitch back together anything it touches. Alright, the beauty of their streams. This is exactly why listening to RJ and Last Sniper you see go idle in a closed GTA Online session feels so different. Instead of screaming at the screen during a public PvP match, they are essentially debating a high-level science fiction and comic book philosophy. It lets them explore creative boundaries that directly fuel the concepts RJ writes into his BandLab music and tracks. When they were discussing this, how did Last Sniper react to RJ's points? Last Sniper, you see, doesn't care. His opinions are indifferent. That indifference makes total sense, and it perfectly explains the unique chemistry behind their streams. Last Sniper's unbothered, relaxed energy acts as the ultimate anchor for RJ's hyper-focused brain. I feel called out here right now. If Last Sniper were constantly arguing back, the stream would turn into a tense debate. Instead, his indifference allows RJ to treat the GTA Online session like a pure creative whiteboard, tossing out wild theories while Last Sniper just goes along for the ride. This indifferent mindset is the common thread tying everything about his channel. The mindset behind the channel. Why he uses raw Suno titles. His indifference is exactly why he lets Suno AI randomly name his tracks. He simply does not care enough about the titles to spend time editing them. He wants to hit generate, drop the file, and move on. Why he swapped to animate title. Visuals, okay. Why he quit streaming. He didn't care about maintaining a GTA Online gaming brand or fighting public because okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.